What is it about UWA?
coaches Xavier Burton and
Wayne.
the Golden Bears, Tyler Roberts.
Wayne.
Here's the starting lineup for your Tigers.
Hey, I'm a little hot, ain't I?
Furniture.
Holy
Off
crap.
playing center field number 1, Keegan Harlow. Batting second, playing shortstop,
Still
number
hot.
27, Trevor Smeaton.
What
Batting
about
third,
now? Is that a
playing
little
first base,
better?
number 25, Taylor Clemens. Batting cleanup and playing right field, number 19, Braden Lyman.
All right, about right in here, or is that too
Playing
much?
third base, number 36, Gavin Rogers. Batting sixth,
Yeah, they're doing the starting
Justin
lineups, and I ain't even
Booker.
opened the window
Batting
yet,
second
so
base, number 4, Connor Christian. Batting eighth to DH, number 33, Austin Moffitt.
that make it worse.
Batting ninth and playing left field, number 28, J.D. Roberts. On the mound, number 18, Tanner Elders.
Yeah, I know it.
UWA coaching staff includes Dan Lyons,
All right,
Ford, Dalton Parks, Ryan Cram, and in his 20th season as head coach of the Tigers, Gary Rundles.
So are we okay now?
First pitch is set for approximately 10 minutes.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. Brady, you good? All right, Wayne. Whenever you, hang on just a second. Whenever you're ready. Wow. Got it turned up too loud, don't they? Yeah. Hey, come down a little bit with that. All right, you ready? Is that better? Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Good afternoon from Tart Field on the beautiful campus of the University of West Alabama. And Tiger Baseball is on the air. I'm Kent Partridge, bringing you all the action from today's game, the home opener against Miles College Golden Bears. Today's home opener will consist of just one 9-inning game, and we're happy that you're joining us on ESPN 104.9 and Tiger TV. ESPN 104.9 is the Twin States Sports Authority. The Tigers coming to today's game riding a modest 3-game win streak after beating Albany State and Emmanuel College over the weekend. And Franklin Springs, Georgia, Miles is 0-3 after being swept by Shorter in a 3-game set at Rickwood Field in Birmingham this past weekend. Skies overcast, temperatures flirting with 70 degrees. So it's a great day to play hooky from work. Come out to Tart Field for a little bit of college baseball. Tanner Elders gets the start for West Alabama today. His first start of the year. He came in and got an inning of relief over the weekend in Game 3 against Emmanuel. He will probably be the first of what promises to be a whole host of West Alabama pitchers today. It's one of those Johnny Holstaff games. Peyton Gottfried, a right-hander, is on the hill for Miles. Miles and West Alabama in the same South region in Division II baseball, so it's a good rivalry just right up the road. The Tigers and the Golden Bears meet 2 or 3 times every year. We'll go back up and play them at historic Rickwood Field on February the 25th. Looking forward to that. I always like to go up there, play at Rickwood. A lot of folks don't get an opportunity to do that. And it's always a thrill for our players to get to go and play in the oldest standing active ballpark in the United States of America. But for today, it's Tart Field, 1 game only. We've scheduled, if you're looking at a schedule card or a poster, you're probably saying, what are you talking about? It's Tuesday and you're playing 1. Schedule said Wednesday, and we play 2. Well, how that unfolded is Miles later figured out that they couldn't commit to a pair of games, so we agreed to play them 1, and then with the threat of very inclement weather in Sumter County tomorrow, the single game was moved from Wednesday to Tuesday. The Tigers will be at home this weekend for a 3-game set against Georgia Southwestern. Georgia Southwestern will be here for a pair of games on Saturday, doubleheader starting at 1 o'clock, and a single game on Sunday. Let's run down the starting lineups first for the visiting Miles Golden Bears.
First base, senior from North
Leading off is a designated hitter,
Clemens.
Gray Humphreys. Batting second is the shortstop, Destin Davidson. Cody Long is the center fielder. He bats third. Jacob Bisharat catches and bats fourth. Will Canty is the right fielder. He bats in the 5 spot. Cody Hamilton will bat 6. He's the second baseman. Caleb Johnson is the first baseman. Gage Humphreys will bat 8th. He plays third, and Haywood Spencer is the left fielder, and he will play. He will bat in the 9 hole.
Senior from Taylorsville,
For West Alabama is Keegan Moore leading it off and playing center field. Trevor Smeaton, the shortstop, bats second. Taylor Clemens plays first and bats third. Braden Lyman is the right fielder. He bats fourth. Gavin Rogers back at third base today. He bats in the 5 hole. Justin Booker bats 6. He's the catcher. Connor Christian will bat in the 7 hole and play second base. Austin Moffitt is the DH.
Take a moment to acknowledge the
He bats 8th, and J.D. Roberts is the left fielder. He bats 9th. As we go to our national anthem, we'll kick it back to the station and be back with you on 104.9.
And is survived by his parents, Gary and Joan Rundles, his sisters, Megan and Allie, as well as 2 children, Richard Riker Rundles and Olivia Joy Rundles. Join us now in a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand and join us in singing as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome back to Tart Field. Kent Partridge here with you today for the season home opener for the 2020 season. West Alabama hosting the Miles Golden Bears. On the mound for today is Tanner Elders, a senior right-hander for
behind the plate, catching number 6, Justin Booker.
The Tigers. And the rest of the battery obviously is Justin Booker, senior catcher from Trussville, Alabama. Quickly down the lineup, it'll be Gray Humphreys, Destin Davidson, Cody Long, due up here in the first for Miles Golden Bears. Jacob Bisharat, if anybody else reaches the rest of the lineup. Hitting 5th is Will Canty, hitting 6th, Cody Hamilton, William Johnson in the 7 hole, followed by Humphrey, Spencer, and Godfrey. When the Tigers come in the bottom half of the inning, it'll be Morrow, Smeaton, Clemens, Lyman, Rogers, Booker, Christian, Moffitt, Roberts, Tanner Elders on the mound for West Alabama. Tanner, 1 inning of work over in the 3-game set this weekend. He pitched in game 3, a 13-3 West Alabama win. He went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, no runs, struck out 2 and didn't walk anybody. So he comes in with a perfect 0.00 earned run average. 1 inning pitch, so Tanner will get the start, maybe go 2 or 3, and then we'll piece it together the rest of the way. After talking with Coach Rundles yesterday afternoon, a lot of guys should get a chance to throw today, normal midweek game procedure, and so Elders will start off what could be 4 or 5 Tiger pitchers to finish the game. Defensively for the Tigers, around the horn, the third baseman is Gavin Rogers. Trevor Smeaton plays at second. Smeaton is the shortstop, excuse me. Connor Christian is the second baseman. Taylor Clements is over at first. Justin Booker behind the plate. Elders on the mound. J.D. Roberts in left. Keegan Morrow in center. And Braden Lyman over in right. We're getting ready to finally get started here. What's turning into a beautiful day. The throw down by Booker. The Tigers will pass it around, and we'll get ready to go. Glad you're joining us, both on ESPN 104.9 and on Tiger Television this afternoon. Appreciate your interest in UWA athletics and baseball in particular. The umpires for today's game behind the plate, Gary Haynes. At first base, or on all bases, actually. Don't get me started on that, Mark Scott. Leading off is Gray Humphreys. Humphreys, left-handed hitter. Both teams in white pants today. Miles wearing purple tops with white numerals. First pitch fouled off and into the lake, 0-1. Tigers in their white pants. And red jerseys with the black numerals and black UWA emblazoned across the chest, trimmed in white. Numbers on both the front and the back. I gotta like that. Second pitch up high, 1-1. So an even count now. Humphreys right on top of the plate. Pitch on the way, fouled off, 1-2. So a ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. We're just underway. Humphreys hitting 083 after 3 games. He started them all. He has 1 hit and 12 at bats. Strike 3 called, a fastball right down the middle, and Humphreys took it, and he'll have a seat for the first out of the game. So strikeout number 3 on the year for Gray, first in this game. Strikeout number 3 for Tanner Elders. Tanner worked in the starting rotation and in relief last year, senior, East Central Mississippi Community College. Destin Davidson, the shortstop, will come to the plate. Davidson hitting .222. He was 2 for 9 in 3 games. First pitch swinging, gets past Gavin Rogers at third. We'll see how they score it. Going to score the hit right away. It reached across his body. Ball was hard hit down the line and be a double down the left field line for Davidson. So a runner in scoring position with 1 out already. For the Miles Golden Bears, another lefty stepping in now, Cody Long, he's the center fielder. Long wears number 22 on the purple jersey, white numerals. Long is a leading hitter coming into this game for Miles with a batting average of .556. Had 5 hits and 9 at bats in the 3-game set against Shorter. So a dangerous hitter at the plate. Elders throws one past him, 0-1. Swing and a miss for Long. 3 doubles out of his 5 hits for Long. So a slugging percentage of .689. On base percentage of .600. Humphreys down at second, looking in. Jacob Bisharat, the catcher, waits on deck. Pitch from Elders is down low. Check to see if he went. Umpire station behind the mound really has a hard time seeing that, so don't get the call. 1-1. Elders out of the stretch. Long look in. Pitch on the way. Misses. Two balls and a strike. Left-handed hitter against the right-handed Elders. Stretch, look back at second. They'll throw back. Smeaton circling in behind him, but no tag will be made. Chasing Davidson back. Davidson with a 1-out double. He's down at second base. Elders with a long look in. 2-1 pitch. Miss low. 3-1 now. Hitters count. Pitch up high, ball 4. So 2 runners on now. Davidson at second, Cody Long still now down at first base for Jacob Bisharat. Stretch pitch from Elders in there for a called strike to Bisharat. Bisharat hitting 182. 2 for 11 in the 3-game set. Fouled straight back toward us. 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 runners on for Miles already. Pair of hits after a Gray Humphrey struck out to start the inning. Destin Davidson doubled down the left field line. Cody Long. With the walk. Pitch up high. Tanner having a hard time getting on top of the ball. No runs a hit, no errors for Miles. Pitch outside, looked good. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Elders. 2-2 pitch on the way, driven. Base hit in the left field. Davidson will round third. He will score without a throw, jogging in, and Miles. Excuse me, not that. Miles is up 1-0 as Davidson, who doubled, scores. And Bisharat with an RBI single.
Now batting number 2, Will Canty.
Down to second is Cody Long. So an RBI single for Bisharat. 1-0 Miles, Tanner Elders, with 1 out and runners now at first and second. Will Canty at the plate. The right fielder, he tries to bunt and pops it foul over toward the Miles dugout. Bisharat at first, Long down at second. Pitch up high. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Miles has already scored a run. Run on 2 hits for the Golden Bears. They still have runners at first and second. With only 1 out. A ground ball would get him out of this, but he's still up top. Another ball, 2-1. Tanner working behind virtually every hitter in this inning. Giving up a pair of hits and a walk after getting a strikeout to start the game. And now Canty will call time. It'll be granted by the home plate umpire, Gary Haynes. Ground ball. Christian to Smeaton. He's taken out second base, so they'll only get the one out. Can't complete the double play. The base runner, Bicheret, got tangled up with Smeaton as he was coming across the bag. And the shortstop wasn't able to throw through to first, so 2 outs now. Fielder's choice for Canty, and that brings up Cody Hamilton. So 4-6 on the put out for the second out of the inning, and Cody Long now down at third. Runners at first and third. Canty at first, Long down at third. Cody Hamilton at the plate. Hamilton is the second baseman for the Golden Bears. First pitch out of the stretch from Elders is up high again. Pitch up high again, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runners on the corners for Miles. They've already scored a run. That pitch is in for a call strike, a fastball, 2-1. Hamilton is the hitter. Line drive, soft one into right field is going to fall in front of Lyman. Another run will score as Long trots in and touches the plate. Down to second base is Will Canty. So an RBI single for Hamilton. It's 2-0 now. Miles out to an early lead. Long has scored. Davidson has scored. At plate, Caleb Johnson, the first baseman. Right-handed hitter. There's number 18 on the purple jersey. 2 runs on 3 hits already for Miles. No action yet in the pen for the Tigers. And probably want to get Tanner along. A lot of baseball left to be played. No need to panic. Swing and a miss through the fastball. And Johnson is in the hole, 0-1. Caleb Johnson. That pitch is down low from Tanner. Skipped up there. Johnson getting his first action. Did not play in the 3-game set against Shorter over the weekend. Again, his first at bat of the year for Caleb Johnson, who's listed on the roster as William. Redshirt sophomore popped up back toward the screen. Booker will look at it, but it'll get over the fence and into the seats and almost hit a UWA student who not moving very quickly. A ball and 2 strikes now, 2 outs. Tanner just a strike away from getting out of this. Out of the stretch. Elders up high again. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. 4 Miles. They already lead 2-0. The Tigers have yet to come to the plate. Swing and a miss. And Elders gets his second strikeout of the inning, and the inning is over. But not before Miles strikes, scoring a pair of runs on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave 2. We've played a half an inning. Miles 2, West Alabama coming to bat.
Larry Walters Furniture would like to invite you to come in and save during their winter clearance sale. Today's game sponsor, Larry Walters Furniture, has been serving West Alabama since 1946 with stores in Demopolis, Linden, and Thomasville. That's Larry Walters Furniture, serving you since 1946.
Every night she looks in the mirror and she only ages. She's been reading about Nashville and all the records that everybody's buying. Says I'm a simple girl myself, grew up on Long Island. So she packs her bags to try her hand. Says this might be my last chance. She's gone country. Look at them boots. She's gone country. Back to her roots. She's gone country. A new kind of suit. She's gone country. Here she comes. Well, the folks say he's dead, but he's holding out in the village. He's been writing songs, speaking out against wealth and privilege.
The batter from Miles College, catching number 3, Jacob Bisharat. Pitching for the Golden Bears, number 15, Peyton Godfrey.
It'll be Keegan Morrow, Trevor Smeaton, and Taylor Clemens due up for the Tigers here in the bottom half of the first. Braden Lyman will get his chance if any of those guys reach. Tigers already down 2-0. 3 hits and a pair of runs for the Miles Golden Bears in the top half of the first.
What's up? Fresh is our turn, baby.
Godfrey making his first appearance of the year. He has no record, obviously. In his first chance to pitch for the Golden Bears. Where's number 15, the big right-hander? 6'2", 225 from Gardendale High School up outside the Birmingham area. The throw down bounces and Keegan Morrow will come to the plate. Tiger center fielder.
Number 1, Keegan Morrow.
The transfer from UAB. Morrow wears number 1, hits from the right side. Umpire signaling over, tell Miles to get a bat up. Left a bat hanging in the walkway into the dugout, just laying there. First pitch is in for a call strike. 0-1 to Morrow. Bisharat is behind the plate. He's been there for quite some time. Either that or he's a brother of one Bisharat that's been there for a while. That pitch bounced up. Humphreys is the third baseman. Davidson the shortstop. Hamilton plays at second base. Johnson at first. Spencer Long Canty from left to right in the Golden Bear outfield. Morrow, high fly ball to right field. It's going to get over the head of the right fielder Canty. Morrow rounding second. He'll head for third. The throw will not be in time. Oh, they'll line him up. There is absolutely no way. The throw was late. They rang him up. Coach Rondos is going to come out after he tells his dugout to keep quiet. The throw didn't even get there. He got to score a double for Keegan. He bounced it off the wall and right. The relay throw from second baseman. He had his mind made up he was going to ring him up. There's no cutoff Did the right fielder make that throw all the way? Wow. Double.
Now batting number 27, Trevor Smeaton.
One down. Trevor Smeaton will hit now with nobody on. Not real sure about that one, but won't be the first bad one this year. Or it is really the first bad one this year. I take that back. Won't be the last one for sure. Trevor Smeaton, the senior from Castle Rock, California, steps in a left-handed batter's box and takes the ball outside. Wow. Keegan Mora really got into that ball, hit it off the wall down around the State Farm sign in right center field, or right field, over the right fielder's head. Pitch missed outside. 2-0. One down now and nobody on. Lifted into left field, but it'll curve back towards Spencer, and he'll make the play for the second out of the inning. 2 down.
Coming to the plate, number 25.
Taylor Clemens will step to the plate. Taylor, big first baseman from Northport, Alabama. Tuscaloosa County High. Pitch on the way, off-speed pitch, drops in there, a little 12-6 curve, a drop down. Clemens hitting .364 after the weekend's action. Driven in 3 runs already this year in 3 games. Pitch bounced up. 1-1 now is the count. 2 outs and nobody on. Miles leading 2-0. Both of the balls hit off Godfrey in the inning. Both have ended up without base runners. Both have been really stroked. Hadn't fooled anybody yet. Morrow led off with a double off the wall and was gunned down, trying to stretch it to third. Heck of a throw by the right fielder. And then Smeaton, a well-hit ball, line drive. They hook back to the left fielder, Spencer. So now there's nobody on and 2 outs for Taylor Clemens. He has a 2-1 count. Clemens has a pair of walks on the year. He's only struck out once in the 3 games. This one hit hard right back where it came from, off the pitcher's glove, the shortstop. Davidson will field and throw in plenty of time. The old 1-6-3 put out.
Got a inning, no runs on no hits, no errors, no runners on
no runs on a hit. No errors, nobody left. We're going to the top of the second. It's Miles 2, West Alabama nothing on ESPN 104.9.
During their winter clearance sale. Today's game sponsor, Larry Walters Furniture, has been serving West Alabama since.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity.
We'll send the 8-9-1 hitters to the plate after scoring a pair of runs in the first. Be Gage, Humphreys, Haywood, Spencer, and Gray. Humphreys due up for Golden Bears of Miles. Humphreys is the third baseman, hits from the right side. Tanner Elders is back out for his second inning of work. First pitch, tap foul over toward the visitors' dugout. Gage Humphreys hitting .400 coming into today's game, 4 for 10 in the 3-game set against Shorter. Couple of RBI. All singles, all of his hits. Pitches up high. 1-1 now. Nobody out, nobody on. 2-0 to score. Miles leading West Alabama as we play in the top half of inning number 2. Elders rocks and deals. High chopper toward Gavin Rogers over at third. He'll step and throw high, and Clemens will climb the ladder to get it. Come down on the bag in time for the first out. So 5-3 on the put out. That'll bring up Haywood Spencer, the left fielder.
Haywood Spencer.
Spencer hits from the right side. Pitch in there for a call strike. Spencer with getting his first at bat of the year. Swinging. 2-hopper now toward Gavin. He'll have to throw on the run. And the Tiger third baseman does just that, and plenty of time to Clemens covering at first. So back-to-back 5-3 putouts. And Elders quickly with 2 outs, and we're back to the top of the order. Gray Humphreys to the plate.
Plate number 4, Gray Humphreys.
Humphreys struck out looking. He's the leadoff man. It had to open the game. Left-hander, deep and tight. Deep in the box, tight on the plate. Slightly open stance, but not much. He steps right in, and he rips that one right back up the middle for a 2-out base hit. Hit number 4 in the game, 4 Miles.
Coming to the plate number 10, Destin Davidson.
Destin Davidson doubled and scored back in the first inning. Davidson, 222 hitter coming in. He's improved that now. 6'1", 185-pounder from Pinson, Alabama. Played at Calhoun Community College before coming to Miles to finish up. Pitch down low. Nice job by Booker to keep it in front. Ball got a little mud on it. Home plate umpire Gary Haynes will not throw it out. Just stick it right back in to the bag hanging from the right side of his belt. Elders with 2 outs working out of the stretch. Pitch on the way. In there for a call strike. 1-1 now, 2 down. Cody Long waits on deck. Quick throw over. And a step-off throw by Elders. Threw it in the dirt. Clemens did a good job of getting down there and getting it. So nobody can advance. Davidson ripped the double. His last at bat. Elders rocks and deals in there for a call strike. Quick throw over again. Chases. Humphreys back. Tanner. Regular appearance guy for the Tigers last year. Appeared in 14 games. Had 9 starts a year ago for West Alabama. From Newton County High School. Swing. Weak swing and a miss. And that's the end of the inning. Nice pitch by Tanner Elders. And a strikeout of Davidson ends it. No runs on a hit and no errors. And 1 man left. We're going to the bottom half of inning number 2. We'll be right back on Tiger Television and ESPN 104.9.
I was a sailor. I was born upon the tide. With the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner.
Lyman, Rogers, Booker do up for the Tigers. Connor Christian will get a chance to hit if any of those guys get on. Lyman, the right fielder. Gavin Rogers, the third baseman. Justin Booker, the Tiger catcher. Braden steps in, the junior transfer from Land O'Lakes, Florida. Comes here from Pasco Hernando State College, junior college down in Florida. Had a great career there. 91 games in the last 2 seasons for Braden at Pasco Hernandez. He batted .316 with 25 doubles, 4 triples. He had 8 home runs. Over 2 seasons, he drove in 75 as well and stole 27 bases. Played at Land O'Lakes High School. Hits from the left side. That one bounced up there and got away. A ball and no strikes. To the Tiger right fielder, Braden Lyman. Braden hitting .300 coming in. He was 3 for 10, scored a run in the weekend series. That one's fouled back. 1-1 now. Braden with an RBI. Walked once and struck out once in the series. Righty against lefty. Pitch on the way, outside. 2-1. Not a bad spot for the Miles pitcher, Peyton Godfrey, who's making his first start of the year, his first action of the year. Lyman from the left side, kind of up front of the box a little bit, swinging and popping it up on the left side. Spencer giving chase. Will he have room? He does, but he doesn't make the play. Falling. Probably should have made that play. But Lyman gets new life. Ball hit him in a bad spot. He was slipping down. His ball hit his glove. So Braden's still alive at 2-2. Had to go a long way. Yeah, be scoring an error on the left fielder, Spencer, for extending the at-bat of Braden Lyman. Now the pitch on the way. Lifted into left field, right at Spencer, but he'll have to one-hop this one. It's a base hit for Braden, the second base hit of the game for West Alabama. So he got new life with the drop foul ball, and he made it work for it with a base hit in the left field. Gavin Rogers will come to the plate now. Gavin, the junior from Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. Gavin comes in hitting .231, 3 for 13 in the 3 games this weekend. Pair of doubles and a home run, a big giant home run to win game 1 against Albany. And that is the correct way to say it, Albany State. Gavin hit it in the top of the 9th. Ball just kept climbing and kept traveling. Was run number 6 in a 6-5 West Alabama win over the Rams. First pitch missed is 1-0. Godfrey rocks and deals, takes something off, and he missed inside. 2-0 now. So Gavin should have his pick of a pretty good pitch to hit with Lyman over on first. Lyman has not stolen a base this year. He had 27 in his career at Pasco Hernandez. Had a really big lead, throw back over. Not in time, chasing him back. Tigers in the white pants today, the red jerseys. Black numerals and lettering. Look over. Out of the stretch is Godfrey. That one goes over Gavin's head. Nice job by the catcher, Bisharat, to keep it from going to the wall. And a nice job, nice read by Lyman. See where he was. Dalton Parks is the Tiger coach at first base. Dan Lyons is over at third. Coach Gary Rundles gives the signs from the dugout. Pitch on the way. Must have been low. It wasn't in or out, but it's ball 4, and we'll take it. Back 2 base runners now. Runners at first and second as Lyman trots down. On the walk to Rogers, Justin Booker, the catcher, will step in for West Alabama.
Now batting number 6, Justin Booker.
Big weekend for Justin. He played in 2 of the 3 games, hitting .500 now. He was 4 for 8, scored 3 runs, and drove in 2. Booker, the transfer from Calhoun Community College. Played his high school baseball at Hewitt Trustful, just to the northeast side of Birmingham. Ended up 59 toward Gadsden. That's a fastball in for a call strike. 0-1. Johnson, with nobody out, is not holding Rogers. Playing in front of him, maybe anticipating a bunt to move runners over. Humphreys is even with the bag. And here comes the first baseman now as Booker squares the bunt and then takes one high, 1-1. Johnson was charging, but not with a whole lot of fervor. A ball and a strike, nobody out. Justin Booker at the plate. Booker squares, pulls it back, pitches high, 2-1. First baseman Johnson was charging again. Signs given by Coach Rundles. We'll see what happens. He squares again. Both first and third charging. He pulls back. He was going to swing at that, but the pitch was up high. 3-1 in a little slash action called. 3-1 now. Pitcher's got to make a good pitch or he's going to have bases full of Tigers. So Booker now squared the bunt again. He should get a pitch to bunt. Strike. Ooh, at the letters. 3-2. Book had stepped out, headed toward first, and apologized to home plate umpire Gary Haynes. Said, that's my bad. Got to work with him now. 3 balls and 2 strikes, nobody out, so nobody will be moving here. 3-2 pitch on the way. Book fouls it off on the right side. Tigers behind 2-0. 2 runs on 4 hits, an error for the Golden Bears. No runs, 2 hits for West Alabama. Booker from the right side. Here comes the pitch. Called strike 3, inside corner. Was not the pitch Justin was looking for. So the backwards K is recorded into the scorebook. And 1 out is put on the scoreboard.
Number 4,
Connor Christian steps to the plate. Connor's the Tigers' second baseman. Connor had a big weekend as well. He played in 2 of the 3 games. Hit .444 and 4 hits and 9 at-bats over in northeast Georgia. Scored 3 runs. Had a double. Swinging and sneaks one into right field for a base hit. Here comes Lyman. Throw to the plate. Won't be in time. What are we calling here? Why are you calling for blocking the plate without the ball? So Lyman will be in there. 2-1 now.
coming to the plate, number 33, Austin Moffitt.
Miles, head coach Ty Roberts will come out. He wants to see this, and now he's going to demonstrate where the umpire was. It didn't matter. The throw was not there in time anyway. Lyman was safe. He ended up hooking him. Lyman got up a little bit slowly, but he'll be okay. An RBI single for Connor Christian. Christian's 4th RBI of the year. Tied for the team lead now with Gavin Rogers. So Christian with a single and the RBI. Scores Lyman. Dan Lyons sending him all the way. Rogers down at second. Austin Moffitt at the plate, the Tiger designated hitter, Pearl River product. Austin hitting .385, played in all 3 games over there. 5 for 13, scored 4 runs, had a double, drove in a pair. So off to a good start, Austin Moffitt is. Hits from the right side in the back of the box. Breaking pitch drops in for a called strike from Peyton Godfrey. Godfrey making his first appearance. Moffitt, grizzled vet, 5th-year senior, redshirt senior, however you want to call it. 2 runners on, tap foul. Moffitt was a little bit late, a little protective swing. He's in the hole 0-2 now with 1 out. So the Tigers have gotten one of the runs back. Lyman, whose single is driven in by Connor Christian. Connor snuck a base hit into right field. Right fielder's got a cannon. Made the long throw to get Morrow at third in the first inning. And then that throw there to almost gun down Lyman. Swing and a miss. Austin looked bad on that one. He was fooled. Wasn't looking for high heat. Strikeout for out number 2. And J.D. Roberts, the 9-hole hitter, steps in with a chance to drive in a run and tie the game. J.D. So Tiger left fielder,
number 28
kid from Meridian.
J.D. Roberts.
Hitting .250. He was 2 for 8. Scored a run in the weekend. Played in all 3 games. Started 1. Played his high school ball at Lamar School over in Meridian. Pitch on the way in the dirt. Nice job by Bisharat. One and 0. Robert started his college career at the University of Montevallo. Transferred back to junior college in Mississippi. Signed with the Tigers prior to last season. Squares to bunt. That would have been bunting for a hit there. But pulls it back 2-0. 2 outs. 2 runs, 4 hits, an error, 4 Miles, a run on 3 hits, no errors for West Alabama. 2-1 is your score. 2-0 is your count. Pitch on the way. Driven into center field, but it might be right at long. He has a bead, and the center fielder squeezes it for the 3rd out of the inning. Ball hit pretty well, but right at long for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Tigers get a run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 runners left on base.
1 error and 2 runners left on base.
So we've played 2. Miles leads it 2-1 here. Tiger, we'll be right back with Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
A champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
"52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
Betters back out for inning number 3 of this outing. His 2nd appearance of the year's first start.
Number 22.
Pitched an inning in relief on Sunday over to Manuel. He'll be facing Cody Long, Jacob Bisharat, and Will Canty. Long reached on a walk and scored back in the first inning. First pitch swinging high, fly ball into center, left center field. J.D. Roberts will call for the ball, and he'll take it. And the left-hander throws it back in, one down. And Jacob Bisharat, who singled an RBI in his first
Jacob Bisharat.
plate appearance. Bisharat. Rocks and deals does Elders in there for a call strike. Pitch on the way, down low. Ball and a strike, one man out. 2-1's the score. Pitch is up. 2 balls and a strike now, 1 out. Bisharat. .6'4", 225 from Pleasant Grove High School, just outside of Birmingham. Miles has long recruited Pleasant Grove pretty hard. Another Ryan Rhoda is another member of former Pleasant Grove Spartan on that team. They've had quite a few over the years. The 2-2 pitch is down low. Count is full now. 3-2. Pitch up high. And a 1-out walk to Bisharat. Will Canty will come to the plate.
Will Canty.
Canty is the right fielder. He's 0 for 1. Reached on the fielder's choice. Ground ball. He hits second base at Bisharat. Flipped to Smeaton for the out. Smeaton was taken out. Bang, bang play down there. That pitch just missed. 1-0. 1 out and a runner on first. It's 2-1 West Alabama. Swing and a miss. Chase the fast one up high. 1-1. Bisharat. There's a runner down at first. The catcher wouldn't look for him to go. Another good pitch by Elders. He got past Canty with another fastball. This one down a little bit lower. He got him to swing and miss, and he's ahead now 1-2. 1 out and a runner on. Bisharat being held by Clemens, West Alabama first baseman. Elder out of the stretch. Swing and a miss. Mr. Canty will have a seat. 2 down in the inning.
Now,
Fourth strikeout.
14, Cody Hamilton.
For Tanner Elders. Hamilton is now the hitter. He singled and drove in a run. Back in the first, Cody Hamilton, the second baseman. Hits from the right side. Got a beard working for him there in that batter's box. Pitch on the way. High fly ball. Drives Morrow back. Now he's planted under it. Squeezes it for the 3rd out of the inning. Nice piece of work by Tanner Elders. Give up a walk, but nothing else.
But I think no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
And so Miles leaves a runner on base. They've now left
Tiger
4
fans,
through
just the
3 innings.
Time to stand up. 1-1.
2-1. Miles as we go to the bottom of the 3rd.
Hilton Deckheads, 3rd inning chicken down.
On Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
What's up? Fresh is our turn, baby.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 1, Keegan Morrow.
Keegan Morrow steps in. Back to the top of the order for the Tigers here in the bottom half of the third will be Morrow, Smeaton, and Clemens. Lyman, if any of those guys reach. The ball bounced up there as Peyton Godfrey goes out for his third inning of work. Action in the Miles bullpen right now, right-hander throwing. Can't pick the number. The bullpens are a long way off at a big ballpark here, Tart Field. Pitch on the way, driven into center field and deep, but right at Long, who's drifting back in one-hand catch. About 3 steps in front of the warning track, so Morrow hits it hard, but right at the center fielder.
Comes to the plate, number 27, Trevor Smeaton.
For the first out of the inning, Trevor Smeaton, who lined out to the left fielder, Spencer, in his first at-bat, come to the plate. Smeaton hits from the left side. He open stance. Now he dives in. Pitch was down low, I guess. Ball 1. 2-1, Miles leads. Golden Bears have out hit the Tigers 4-3. Miles does have an error. Pitch up high. To remind you that today's season opener against Miles is brought to you by Larry Walters Furniture, serving West Alabama since 1946. Pitch up high, 2-0. Larry Walters has locations, Demopolis, Linden, Thomasville. We appreciate their support of Tiger baseball. That pitch is outside, ball 4. Smeaton draws a 4-pitch walk and got a good base runner now on the back.
Now batting number 25, Taylor Clemens.
Smeaton is yet to have a stolen base this year. He has not attempted one. Might be a good time. Taylor Clemens at the plate. Taylor hit the ball hard last time, but it went right back and ricocheted off of Godfrey's glove, who's the pitcher, over to the shortstop, who was able to make the throw. In time to get Taylor Clemens out at the plate. Taylor hitting about 360 now. Out of the stretch, Godfrey pitches high, fastball up there that Taylor watched. Godfrey down the stretch, 1-0 pitch, 2-0, up high. Humphreys is the third baseman. Davidson short, Hamilton at second, and Johnson at first. That's the infield for the Golden Bears. Pitcher right behind the plate, Godfrey on the hill. After this pitch, which hits Taylor. Curveball inside, got him. So 2 runners on now. Hit him with a curveball. He can't even rub that one.
Number 19, Braden Lyman.
So Lyman comes to the plate with 2 runners on, and Smeaton now down at second in scoring position. Time to tie this one up, hopefully. Maybe the end of the line. The head coach for Miles, Ty Roberts, is on his way to the mound. He ain't given the signal yet. But a right-hander warming up. Buying him a little more time, I guess. Now he's making the call to the bullpen. And we'll tell you who the new pitcher is for the Golden Bears when we come back on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
Hey, darling, running through the trees, honey. Hey, darling, leaving for the next town. Lesson my set sketches up with me.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
Swear before just as familiar as a bottle and a glass. Hey, darling, sleeping on the blacktop. Hey, darling, running through the trees, honey. Hey, darling, leaving.
Pitching change for the Golden Bears. Now pitching number 21, Noah Ledbetter.
Hey, darling, sleeping on the blacktop. Hey, darling, running through the trees, honey. Hey, darling, leaving for the next town. Lesson my sense sketches up with me.
Welcome back to Tart Field. Pitching change for the Golden Bears. Now in his right-hander, Noah Ledbetter, making his first appearance of the year. Did not work in the 3-game set when Miles hosted the Shorter Hawks at Rigwood Field this weekend. Noah Ledbetter, the right-hander, sophomore, 6'2", 240, Cherokee County High School up in Center, Alabama, up in the northeast portion of the state. We'll see what he can do. It's a long, long pitching change. Head coach Ty Roberts stayed out there quite some time. Now, hopefully we're getting close to the last pitch. That one got up high. He says he's ready to go. So everybody will go back where they came from. Tigers all met in front of the West Alabama dugout. Dan Lyons will trot back over to the third base coaching box. Dalton Parks over to the first base, and Lyman will step back into the plate. Lyman, the lefty, steps in. He singled and scored back in the second. He scored the only Tiger run of the game so far, West Alabama trailing 2-1. Noah Ledbetter steps in for the starter, Peyton Godfrey, who went 2 1/3 innings. We'll give you a little more on him in a second. This is like a changeup or a knuckleball. Came floating in there low. Lyman took it 1-0. What a strange-looking pitch. Godfrey allowed 3 hits. Throw over to Chase Lyman back is high. 1 run. So far, it was unearned. The 2 guys out there belonged to him as well. Walked 2 and struck out 2. Hit a batter. Give up 1 extra base hit. The pitch on the way now. In for a call strike. Coming off the hill, looking a little bit like a shot putter. but with a lower shot put motion. 1-1. 1 out, 2 runners on for West Alabama. Smeaton is the runner at second. Clemens the runner at first. Lyman is the hitter. Pitch is outside and away. Lyman the left-hander against the right-hander. It's 2-1 now. Very obvious that Ledbetter, although he's a big kid, 6'2", 240, not a hard thrower. He's a dink and dunker, trying to nibble. That one came in there straight and a little bit faster, but it was low. 3-1 now, 1 out. Should be a good pitch to hit for Braden, the Tiger right fielder. Lyman climbing back into the box. Left-handed hitting right fielder. Pitch on the way, driven toward the second baseman. Hamilton to Davidson, who will throw across in time to record the double play and get Lyman. And Ledbetter comes in and pitches out of Godfrey's jam by getting pitcher's best friend. That'll be Caleb Johnson, Gage Humphreys, and Haywood Spencer. First pitch from Elders, driven hard, nicely handled on the short hop, but thrown away by Gavin Rogers over Clemens' head. That'll be a throwing error on Gavin, and Johnson will end up at second base. E5.
Now batting number 5, Gage Humphreys.
Did a great job handling a very hard hit ball. Got the adrenaline pumping. He threw it over Clemens' head, did Gavin Rogers. First error of the game for West Alabama. So now runner in scoring position for Gage Humphreys. Humphreys grounded out to Rogers in his first at bat, so he's 0 for 1. Squares to bunt, bunts it foul, straight back toward us. Off the backstop screen. Gage Humphreys. Got to be his brother Gray that he's playing with. Maybe twins. They're both juniors, both from McCalla, Alabama, which probably means they played at McAdory High School. Both transfers from Lawson State Community College. The 0-1 pitch from Elders still squares to bunt. Gets it down, but it's going to be foul, and Elders will field it while it's foul. Now it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. A runner on second base, and nobody out for Miles. Golden Bears lead 2-1 as we play. Here in the top half of inning number 4. Miles has left 4 base runners, West Alabama 3. Elders with a look back at second. Pitch on the way. Fly ball toward Lyman in right. He's moving toward the line. He'll squeeze it. No tack. Throw in is cut off by Smeaton, the shortstop in the middle of the infield. 1 down. Nice job. Nice pitch by Elders. Nice job by
now batting number 1, Haywood
Lyman.
Spencer.
So 1 away, and the runner still at second base. And the 9-hole hitter, Haywood Spencer, comes to the plate. Haywood did not play in the weekend series, not in the Miles stats. Grounded out to the third baseman, Gavin Rogers, back in the second inning. So he's 0 for 1. He'll hit now with a runner in scoring position. Elders spins and turns but doesn't throw to second base. Pitch on the way, gets away from Booker, and a run will advance, I believe, on be scored a pass ball. Runner now just 90 feet away from scoring. You He got crossed up, maybe. The pitch was catchable. So 1 out. Caleb Johnson down to third with Spencer at the plate. Fastball in for a call strike. 1-1 now. Scored a wild pitch instead of the pass ball. And I can see that. It looked like Elders crossed up Booker, the catcher. Didn't throw what he was expecting. Ball and a strike. And out. Pitch outside. 2-1 now. Elders. His fourth inning of work here in this midweek game. Folks sitting in the West Alabama bullpen, but nobody moving. So Tanner gets Spencer to foul that one off, and he's ahead. Well, he's even the count, 2-2 now. Tanner would like to leave him right there at third. Tigers trail 2-1 as we play in the fourth inning. Elders with a look at third. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Took something off. Breaking pitch. Nice pitch by Tanner Elders, and that's a strikeout. And the second out of the inning. Now, Tigers, who are not playing in anyway, so early in the game. So Humphreys comes to the plate, the leadoff hitter who hits from the left side. He struck out in his first at bat and singled in his second. Coming to the plate for the third time in 4 innings. Elders now with 4 strikeouts. That pitch is down and in. Booker will ask for another baseball, and the home plate umpire, Gary Haynes, will take that one and throw it out over to Ryan Cram. He'll pull out his big ball wiping rag and try to work his magic on it. Ryan's inspecting it. Pitch missed, 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third for the Golden Bears. Pitch from Elder, swung at. Gloved by Clemens. Ball is foul, though. Nice job by Taylor. Gloved it in foul territory. Diving. Big time play. Guarding the line. 2-1, though. Humphreys will come back to the left-handed batter's box. Caleb Johnson's down at third. He reached on an error. Went to second on said throwing error. And then down to third on a wild pitch. The 2-1 pitch now from Elders. Tapped again down on the first base side, but this one further foul. And Xavier Burden, the assistant coach for Miles, fields it and flips it into the West Alabama dugout. Xavier's a long time, really good player for Miles. Stepped right into the coaching part of it this year after his senior year last year. Seems like Xavier's played at Miles for about 40 years. When you didn't want to see. 2-2 pitch. Elders hits the leadoff hitter Humphreys in the back. Free pass now down to first base. So runners now.
Coming to the plate, number 10, Destin Davidson.
On the corners with 2 outs. Destin Davidson, the shortstop, steps in with a chance to drive in a run. He doubled and scored back in the first, struck out, swinging to end the second. So Humphrey hit by a pitch. He's down at first, getting a decent lead, not a great lead. Elders rocks Diaz, and that's fouled straight back toward us here in the Lambert press box. 0-1's the count. Tigers are back home this weekend, 3-game set with Georgia Southwestern. A pair scheduled for Saturday at 1 p.m. and a single game Sunday at 1. We'll get a few more folks gathering in the outfield today, so come on out. Still plenty of baseball left. If you're listening to us, that pitch is down low. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Tanner. Called strike, 1-2. Runners on the corners for Miles. Humphreys is at first. Johnson is the runner over at third. Anything that scores in this inning, hopefully none will, but if it does, that'll be unearned runs. 1-2 down low. Nice job by Justin keeping the ball in front of him. Booker was giving the ball back. The umpire, Elders wanted that ball back, and I understand why. But it didn't happen. He had already traded it in. Elders had found him one that had a good feel to it. Plus that little skid on it probably would not have hurt for this 2-2 pitch. Driven into center field. Morrow won't have a play. He'll have to field it on the hop. And Johnson, who reached on an error, trots in to score, and it's 3-1 Miles. So an RBI single for Davidson, his second hit of the game.
Now batting number 22, Cody Long.
Down to second base is Humphreys. So runners at first and second now. As Davidson, with his second hit of the game, drives in Johnson to give Miles a 3-1 advantage. And Cody Long, number 3 hitter, steps in. He had a single and scored back in the first, swing and a miss here. 0-1. Flew out to left. 3 runs, 5 hits, an error for Miles, a run on 3 hits, and an error for West Al. Oh, 1 pitch. Line drive toward Smeaton. Kind of a little humpback liner that he fields cleanly for the third out of the inning. So, 3 down.
Hit, 1 error, and 2
a run on a hit. An error and 2 runners left on base for Miles.
Larry Walters Furniture.
We're going to the bottom half of inning number 4. Miles leads the Tigers 3-1. Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
That's Larry Walters Furniture, serving you since.
A champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
'52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
The bottom half, inning number 4, West Alabama down to Miles, 3-1. Miles scored a pair of runs in the first inning, and then West Alabama got a single run to bottom of the second. Nobody scored in the third, and then Miles with a single run. Took advantage of an error by the Tigers in the fourth to score a run and stretch the lead to 3-1. Gavin Rogers, Tiger third baseman, steps in at the plate. He walked and was stranded back in the second. Pitch on the way, breaking pitch from Noah Ledbetter, who came in relief of the starter, Peyton Godfrey. Ledbetter. Long wind up. Slow out of his hand, fouled off on the right side by Gavin Rogers. Rogers looking at a 1-1 count now. Dan Lyons coaches down at third. Dalton Parks at first. Signals come from the big man, Gary Rundles, in the West Alabama dugout. Off-speed pitch misses outside, 2-1 now. Two-one pitch. Straight one, right down the middle. 2-2. Obviously, Gavin was looking for something else. Two-two pitch. Outside and low. Counts full now to the junior from Soddy Daisy. Noah Ledbetter from Center, Alabama on the mound. Nobody out, nobody on as Rogers is leading off this bottom half of the fourth for West Al. 3-2 pitch, bounced up there, and Gavin has drawn his second walk of the game. Been on base twice. Good for your old PP. And Justin Booker, who struck out looking. Back in the fourth, he'll get a chance.
Now batting number 6, Justin Booker.
To either move Rogers over or Gavin with not a lot of speed. Booker not quite as speedy either, being a catcher, so going to throw over and chase Gavin back. He's never stolen a base in his life. He has been caught once. Or I wouldn't say in his life, here in his UWA life. It's down low. 1-0. Pitch. Bounced up there. 2-0. Crossed up to catcher Bisharat. He took his time. That one hit him, stung a little bit, and he's a little bit aggravated with his pitcher. Long look out there before he threw him the baseball back. Evidently was not the pitch that he called for. Out of the stretch, the pitch on the way. Tap foul down the third base side, 2-1 now. 3-1. Bad guys on top. Pitch on the way. Fouled off on the right side. Johnson gives it a look, but that's about it. It'll go out of play. So Booker with a 2-2 count, nobody out. The runner on first is Gavin Rogers. Tigers trail 3-1. Still a lot of baseball to be played. We're in the fourth. Pitch on the way. Fly ball into center field. It won't be very deep. Long, we'll call it, and squeeze it with one hand for the first out of the inning. So Booker's 0 for 2 now.
Coming to the plate, number 4, Connor Christian.
Connor Christian singled, drove in the only West Alabama run back in the second. Connor off to a good start. 2020 season. 5 for 10, hitting .500 on the young season. Pitch gets away, and will go back to the backstop, and Gavin Rogers will rumble down to second base. Pass ball, crossed up. Man, crossed up the catcher. He went out to talk again. They've had a little bit of problem there. But the PB gets him down there. Now Connor Christian with a good chance to drive in run number 2 for West Alabama. Austin Moffitt waits on deck. 1-0 pitch. Ledbetter missed low. I think he would have liked to have gotten that pitch. He's 2-0 now. Noah Ledbetter on the hill, the right-hander for the Miles Golden Bears. Miles in the white pants, the purple jerseys, white numerals, white and purple hat. That one's in for a call strike. Now it's 2-1 to Connor Christian, West Alabama's second baseman. Done a good job in these first 4 games since Connor. After spending the first 2 years of the program mainly at third base, started working at second and won himself a job. Tap foul. He's hitting .500, as we talked about, 5 for 10 on the year. Fouled that one off to even the count with 1 out, and Gavin Rogers down at second in scoring position. Connor with 1 of 3 West Alabama hits. Pitch on the way. Popped up in the infield. Second baseman Hamilton charging, calling everybody off, and he'll make the play. Just to the first base side of the mound. So Austin Moffitt will come into place now with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Gavin Rogers down at second. Austin struck out swinging for the second out of the second inning. Tigers have left 3 runners on base through 3 innings. First pitch swinging high, fly ball in right field. This may have a chance to get down, but does get down, but it gets down in foul ground. Hamilton, Johnson, and Canty, the right fielder, first baseman, second baseman, all giving chase. Nobody could get there in foul ground. A lot of foul ground here at Tart Field. So Moffitt's in the hole 0-1 with 2 outs. Rogers walked to start the inning. Advanced down to second on a pass ball. We had a fly ball from Booker and a pop-up in the infield. From Connor Christian, that's where we are now with 2 outs. And Austin Moffitt at the plate. Squares the bunt for a hit right back to Ledbetter, who fields with his bare hand, turns and throws to end the inning. Thought he might catch Ledbetter. Sleeping, and Ledbetter pounced off the mound and threw him out. 1-3 put out.
No hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base.
No runs, no hits, no errors, a runner left. West Alabama's left 4 through 4. Well, 4 innings complete. Smiles 3, West Alabama 1. Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Justin Booker, throw down to second base, and we'll pass it around. Get ready to start inning number 5. Tanner Elders still out there for West Alabama. He'll be facing the 4, 5, 6 hitters, 4 miles, Jacob Bisharat, Will Canty, and Cody Hamilton. Bisharat is officially 1 for 1 with an RBI. He's been on base twice. He walked, and he got a single back in the first. Drove in the second. Miles run. He swings and misses here at a high fastball. 1-0. I mean 0-1, excuse me. Excuse me. Pitch on the way. Driven deep into left center field. Left fielder J.D. Roberts gives chase and runs it down. For the second out of the inning, J.D. had to go a long way. Keegan Moore must have got a slower start on it. They almost collided. J.D. called him off to make the running catch toward center field. The ball was headed toward the 405 side in left center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. He couldn't have hit it in a worse place. But it goes as a long, noisy F7. 1 down, Will Canty to the plate, who's 0 for 2. Canty reached on the fielder's choice and struck out swinging, and he swings and misses at this one. Canty is the right fielder for the Miles Golden Bears. Came into this game hitting 111, had 1 hit and 9 appearances over the weekend. That pitch, outside 1-1. Canty, 5'10", $175 from Hueytown High School, just southwest Birmingham. Popped up on the infield. Elders is calling it. Finally, Taylor Clemens will call him off, which is the way it's supposed to be done. He'll make the catch just to the first base side of the mound, so it'll pop up.
Now batting number
P3
14,
if you're
Cody
scoring at
Hamilton.
home. 2 away now. Tanner Elders continues to throw it pretty good. Now there's work actually going on in the West Alabama bullpen. This might be the end of the day for Elders after this inning. Cody Hamilton steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. That pitch is just a little bit low, fastball. Got the plate, but it was down. Hamilton singled and drove in a run in the first and flew out to center. Elders rocks and deals. That pitch is in for a called strike. 1-1. Right-hander in the West Alabama pen. Can't tell exactly who it is. From the arm angle, it looks a little bit like it might be Austin Kitterman. That pitch is down. Austin went about 3 innings over the weekend in relief. Picked up a win, 1-2 now. Here's the count. 2 outs, nobody on. Elders has gotten progressively better as his outing has progressed. Tap foul. Another good pitch, 1-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, an error for Miles. A run, 3 hits, and an error for West Alabama. Good to see folks starting to pull up in the outfield. Not a lot of action on the decks, but a lot of action on tailgates. Ground ball toward Christian. He dives and he gets under his glove into right center field for a base hit. Second hit of the day for Hamilton. This one coming with 2 outs, as did the last one. So Hamilton, who had a slow start over the weekend. Well, actually, he didn't. This is his first action. So he didn't have a slow
Now batting number 18, William Johnson.
He's hitting .667 on the year. His first 3 at-bats today. Caleb Johnson, the first baseman, steps in. Caleb was a strikeout victim back in the first and reached on the throwing error and ended up scoring in the fourth. Pitch popped up and out of play right over our head behind us. Booker gave it a look. 0-1 to Caleb Johnson. Johnson did not play in the three-game set. So this is his first action, the right-handed hitter. Pitch up high. Listed as William Johnson on their roster, a redshirt sophomore, but nothing else about him is listed, including where he's from or his height or his weight. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. 0-2 now. 1-2, excuse me. A lot of holes in the Miles roster as far as information about the players. There are names and numbers for them, though, and that helps. You need to talk more about them. It's a little bit more difficult task at hand. That pitch was outside, and it's 2-2. Mind you again, February 8 and 9 this Saturday and Sunday. West Alabama hosting Georgia Southwestern in a three-game set. Pitch low and away. Now Tanner has let the count get full, 3-2. 2 outs and a runner at first. Gulf South Conference play gets underway Valentine's Day over at Mississippi College. Single game on Friday, the 14th. Tap toward Gavin, see if he can get the throw across this time. Steps, throws it perfectly for the third out of the inning. Same place, same type of play, but totally different result. Nice job by Gavin. The glove and the throw, no runs a hit, no errors, one left. We go to the RAC Construction, middle of the fifth. Little Sweet Caroline on ESPN 104.9.
NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you.
Welcome back to Tart Field. You can hear RAC Construction sing-along to the old Neil Diamond Classic. Back out on the hill, 4 miles, is Noah Ledbetter. He came in relief of Peyton Godfrey, who went 2 1/3 as the Miles starter. He gave up 3 hits, an unearned run, walked 2 and struck out 2, did hit a batter. Ledbetter's been in there
leading off for the Tigers, number 28,
inning at 2/3, and has yet to give up a hit. So J.D. Roberts steps in for West Alabama, followed by Keegan Morrow and Trevor Smeaton, the 9-1-2 hitters for West Al. Got some lights on in center field. We'll try to get those turned off. We'll get that announcement made. And they're off. Good job up there. Tiger women's tennis team was playing an exhibition down at South Alabama today. Didn't come out the way we quite wanted it. Taking strike, breaking pitch. J.D. feigned like he wanted to bunt, pulled back, and then just kind of shook his head when it dropped in for a strike. 6-0 South Alabama. The Tigers were up at number 4 singles when the rain started. Tapper towards second base is booted by Hamilton. That'll be a base runner for West Alabama. That'll be an error. Surely on the second baseman, Hamilton already scored.
Pulling to the plate, number 1, Keegan Morrow.
E4 second. Error of the game for Golden Bears. Back to the top of the order now. Keegan Moore looking for another hit. He doubled and was gunned down at third to start the game off for West Alabama. First Tiger hitter of the baseball game hit it off the wall and right. And then the right fielder, Canty, with a cannon, gunned him down without a relay throw from third on a ball that was on the warning track. Bunted. Foul. Morrow hitting leadoff for West Alabama, so he's 1 for 2. He flew out. Center field. Three to 1, Miles leads. So we've reached the halfway point in this one, or about to reach the halfway point in. Foul ball off his foot. Home plate umpire couldn't see that it went off his foot. The base umpire called the foul ball. Oh, Miles played it through, and they should have. But it's 0-2 now to the Tiger leadoff hitter, Keegan Morrow. Keegan, a transfer from UAB. Also played Sheldon State, played high school ball at Hewitt Trustful. He and Booker played together there. Keegan, swing and a miss. He's down on strikes, a stolen base for J.D. Now they're going to ring him up and say batter interference. Batter interference on Moore for stepping over after he swung and missed. So they're going to ring up J.D. at second base. That'll be a double play. I'm not sure about that one. But it is what it is. So swing and miss for Morrow is the first out of the inning. And Roberts will have a stolen base taken away on the batter interference.
Now batting number 27,
U4. Second out of the inning. Nobody on, 2 outs. Still got a little visit going on with Coach Runnels and the home plate umpire Gary Haynes, who made the call. He just wants him to ask the first base umpire. That not even going to get that, I guess, because it's not his call. So Smeaton will be at the plate with nobody out and nobody on. Pitch in for a call strike. Trevor's in the hole, 0-1. Smeaton with the open stance. Pitch low, fastball, 1-1. Trevor, a senior from Castle Rock, Colorado. I think a little bit southeast of Denver. Ground ball toward the first baseman, Johnson, who will squeeze it and win the race to the bag for the third out of the inning. So only 3 runners faced, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and nobody left. We've played 5 complete. It's Miles 3, West Alabama 1. We'll be right back on Tiger TV, ESPN 104.9.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Wyndham Motors called to the bullpen. Now pitching for your Tigers, number 8, Austin Kitterman.
Well, the Wyndham Motors call to the bullpen has been made. And right-hander Austin Kitterman picked up the phone, and he'll come in to face the 891 hitters for the Miles Golden Bears. Kitterman, right-hander reliever, one appearance this year so far. He's 1-0 after going 3 2/3 innings of scoreless baseball over at Emmanuel College. Got a little distracted there. Kitterman went 3 2/3, gave up 1 hit, no runs, walked 2, struck out 2, faced 12 batters over there. Did not give up a run, so Tigers with about 5 pitchers, or no more than that, 6 pitchers with no ERA. He takes over for Tanner Elders, who goes 5 innings. Pretty nice outing for Tanner.
Leading off number 5,
Longest he's worked this year. And Gage Humphreys steps in from the right side against Austin. That pitch is down low. Down 3-1. Austin to pitch ahead here. Foul tip, back to the screen, 1-1. So the final numbers on Tanner Elders, he went 5 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned. He walked 2 and struck out 5. Faced 25 batters. That pitch is hit hard but foul down the third base side. They gave up 1 extra base hit, did Tanner. Had 6 fly ball outs, 4 ground ball outs, and like we said before, 5 strikeouts. He stands to be the pitcher of record right now, and unless the Tigers can rally, that would be a loss. Yes, he went on that. Excellent pitch by Kitterman. He made Humphreys look foolish there. 1 away on the half-swinging strikeout.
Now batting number 1, Haywood Spencer.
Haywood Spencer to the plate now. Spencer's 0 for 2, looking for his first hit of the year. Ground ball to third and a strikeout to show for his 2 at-bats. First pitch from Kitterman's up high. Coach Ronald, you may have heard, asked him to work ahead. A mist falling out here at Dart Field right now. Pitch in for a call strike. Got a little light rain. 70 degrees. So you shouldn't be uncomfortable. Just some hoods going up with some umbrellas. A tapper towards Smeaton. He'll play it on the second hop. Throw across to Clemens for the second out of the inning. So pretty efficient start for Austin Kitterman.
Now batting number 4, Greg Humphreys.
Brings up the top of the order. Greg Humphreys, designated hitter, been on base twice. Struck out to start the game, then singled in the second and was hit by a pitch and left stranded in the 4th. Pitch missed. High and away. Game continuing through the mist. I'll try to play this one out because it is officially a complete game now, so hopefully the rain doesn't pick up. 2-0. Tigers still have 4 at-bats to try to do something with this 3-1 deficit. Chopper Clemens will field it. Kitterman will cover, and the flip. And the third out of the inning is recorded, 3-1. 3 of them, 3 down, zeros across the board.
No runs on no errors, no runs left on base.
First 1-2-3 inning of the game for the Tigers is produced by Austin Kitterman. So he comes in, does a good job. Going to the bottom of the 6th, 3-1. Tigers trail the Golden Bears here on ESPN 104.9.
Larry Walters Furniture has been serving West Alabama.
Taylor Clemens, Braden Lyman, Gavin Rogers due up for West Alabama. So we head into the bottom half of inning number 6. Tigers trail Miles.
Leading off
3-1.
the Tigers, number 25, Taylor Clemens.
Clemens hitless in 2 trips. Today he has raced. He was hit by a pitch back in the 3rd. And a ground ball in the infield in his first at bat to end the 1st. Taylor officially 0 for 1, the senior from Northport. Noah Ledbetter still out on the hill. That one is low and away. Noah came in relief of Peyton Godfrey. Godfrey went 2 1/3 as the starter for the Golden Bears. Now Ledbetter's been ever since. Push that one, just missed the outside corner. 2-0. Humphreys, Davidson, Hamilton, and Johnson from 3rd to 1st in the Miles infield. Spencer, Long, Canty from left to right in the outfield. The catcher is Bisharat. Ledbetter rocks and deals. Curveball falls in for a strike. 2-1. Braden Lyman waits on deck. Pass ball up, 3-1. Hitters count now for Taylor. High strike, letter high. It's called. Count's full now for Clemens. Earlier in the game, that pitch might have been called up a little bit, but not now. 3-2 pitch. That one's down low. It bounced. Clemens draws a leadoff walk, and he's on base for the 2nd time today. Braden Lyman. Single scored the Tigers' only run back in the 2nd. The 4-6-3 double
Now
play.
batting number 19,
In the
Braden
3rd. Lyman. The junior from Land O'Lakes. And those Tampa Hit Factory guys. Lifted into left field. Could be trouble if it gets fair. And it does lay in fair. Bounces around in the corner. Rounding 3rd. Chugging for home is big Taylor Clemens. And he'll score an RBI double for Braden Lyman. Attaboy, Braden. Found the corner and found it fair. 2nd hit of the day and an RBI.
Brings up number 36, Gavin Rogers.
Nice job of reading it for Taylor, and he's able to score with nobody out now and a runner at 2nd. Tying run just 180 feet away. Three to 2. So we play in the 6th. Nice piece of hitting by Braden. Taylor, the big man from Northport, scoring from first base. On the ball hit in front of him down the left field line. Good base running, good anticipation, good read. That pitch lifted up high to Gavin Rogers. So we go from Tampa to Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. Gavin Rogers, a junior, 3rd baseman for West Al. Gavin has been on twice. He's walked twice. 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. Rain's picking up just a tad. Tigers wanting to score runs here. Don't need to give them a chance to call it, throw to second base, and to chase Lyman back, but the second baseman, Hamilton, never made it to the back. In fact, he just threw it to him right where he's standing now. Just a little pitch and catch, I guess. Not sure there was a play on. Maybe Ledbetter misread that or missed a sign. She'd have thrown to the back because it'd been in center field. Ball 3, down low. 2 walks already for Gavin. He's ahead 3-0 right now. Justin Booker waits on deck. Gavin with a chance to drive in a run. That one missed outside. Third trip to the plate, third walk for Gavin Rogers. The on-base percentage getting
number
help.
6, Justin Booker.
Booker's 0 for 2. Strikeout and a fly ball, and head coach Ty Roberts is on his way to the mound for Miles to have a visit. He's going to take the ball from Ledbetter. And we'll tell you who the new pitcher is for Miles when we come back on ESPN 104.9.
A champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
'52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
2 runners on base still belong to him. He gave up a hit and an earned run. Walked 3 and struck out 1. Faced 11 batters, gave up a double. It's the only extra base hit. Coached a couple of flyouts and 3 ground balls and 1 double play. So the right-hander now, William Hollis, in the game. William, on the roster provided to us by Miles, is a freshman, and that's all we know. We know now he's a right-handed pitcher, so we can write that in. But the height, weight, and where he's from is purely your guess, folks. Just bounce that one in there, have to throw another one back in, but Hollis will face Booker, who's 0 for 2, looking for his first hit. See if Hollis threw this weekend. I'm betting that he didn't. And I would have won that bet. So this will be his first appearance. He's not in the Miles stats. It's like Miles may have sent a bus around the community picking folks up. They got a lot of guys that we know nothing about listed on their roster. And obviously they know nothing about it. Trip over to talk to Gary Rundle. Not sure what that was about. Gary Haynes, the umpire behind the plate, takes that trip. And so Booker to the plate. Booker struck out looking in the second. Fly ball to center field in the 4th. 3-2 is your score. Miles still leads. 3 runs on 6 hits for the Golden Bears. 2 on 4 hits for the Tigers. First pitch to Booker. Fastball in for a call strike. 0-1. Pair of errors by Miles. 1 error by Westhow. Miles has left 7 base runners, West Alabama 4. And hear the rain hitting on the awning around the Lambert press box. Popped up. Second baseman Hamilton calls everybody off. He makes the play. And there's one down, so pop up. And Connor Christian will come to the plate with a chance to do what Booker couldn't do, drive in the tying run. Connor has a single and RBI back in the second, popped up to the second baseman in the fourth. So Connor, 5 for 11 in the young season. Chance to add to that. His batting average back to 500. Fastball for a call strike. Connor's in the hole 0-1. Wiping his hands off, trying to keep them dry. Just a light, aggravating rain falling out here at Tartfield. Wall starting to get a little bit wet out there, but from some drippage, and that pitch is in the dirt. Nobody's going anywhere. Nice job by the catcher, Bisharat, to keep that ball in front and having 2 runners in scoring position instead of 1 like he has now. That ball gets thrown out. It's got a mud skid on it. A ball and a strike and an out. Tiger runners at first and second. Connor Christian at the plate. Pitch on the way. Fastball. Leaves it up high, 2-1. Clemens walked to lead off the inning. He scored on the double by Lyman, who's down at second. Gavin Rogers walked behind Lyman, his 3rd walk of the game. So that's where we are. Booker popped up. Pitch down in the dirt again. Another good job by the catcher, Bisharat. The 2 runners out there belong to Ledbetter, who's only given up 1 run so far. Ryan Cram out to deliver some balls to the home plate umpire, Gary Haynes. Today's game brought to you by Larry Walters Furniture, serving West Alabama since 1946. Locations in Demopolis, Linden, and Thomasville. Go see Larry Walters Furniture. First chance you get. Got an end of winter sale going on. Want to go take advantage of that in any of the 3 locations. Pitch on the way. Popped up on the infield. Second baseman Hamilton calling everybody off. He'll squeeze it. So back-to-back pop-ups to the second baseman. The runners at first and second. Second pop-up to the second baseman by Connor. He's now 1 for 3. So it's all up to Moffitt now. Moffitt with a chance to tie it with 2 outs. He struck out swinging in the second and grounded out to the pitcher trying to bunt his way on back in the 4th. Ledbetter bounced off the mound and fielded it barehanded and threw him out. So number 19, William Hollis, the righty, will go back to the mound now with a dry ball and try to preserve the lead for Ledbetter, who right now would be the pitcher of record, because Godfrey didn't go the requisite 5. Ledbetter went 2.2, 1 out more than Godfrey, so on a scorer's discretion, right now Ledbetter would be the man for the win. Moffitt, right-handed batter's box, takes a fastball high and away, 1-0. J.D. Roberts waits on deck. Lyman, who doubled in Taylor Clemens with nobody out, is down at second base where he's been for some time now. Gavin Rogers walked behind him, so Tigers had runners at first and second with nobody out, but back-to-back pop-ups to the second baseman, Hamilton. Now we have 2 outs. And Austin Moffitt with a chance to drive in runs. Hard hit ball toward the shortstop. He'll throw across and throws it in the dirt. Moffitt will keep running to second. Around third comes Lyman, and he will score, and we're all tied up, and that's a throwing error on the shortstop. Couldn't handle the wet ball. 3rd error of the game for Miles, and we're all tied up. Moffitt, no RBI on that, but he'll be down.
Coming to the plate, number 28, J.D. Roberts.
Anyway, so Lyman scores from second. Tigers get a break. We got a tie game. beautiful job. That's an unearned run. Over at third is Big Gavin Rogers. So that run is unearned, and anything else that scores would be 2, and hopefully we get another one of those because it's 3-3 now. Tigers have tied it up with 2 runs here in the 6th. These guys won't go away. J.D. Roberts takes a strike. Young man from Meridian, Mississippi. The 0-1 count. Miles with 2 runs in the first and 1 in the 4th. West Alabama with 1 in the 2nd, now 2 here in the 6th, and we're all tied at 3. Pitch on the way, driven, just barely foul. Down the left side over to third base. Just barely missed an extra base hit and 2 more runs scoring off the bat of Roberts, but just foul down there. J.D. Pitch on the way, down low. Can't find it. Bisharat can't find it, but it doesn't matter because it's out in front of the plate. Flung his helmet almost over to the dugout. Might be a little work on the field after this inning. Put a little stay dry out there or something after the bottom half of this inning. Left-handed hitting left fielder J.D. Roberts at the plate for the Tigers. He's right on top of the plate. If there was a line still left the inside of the batter's box, his toes would probably be over it. Lifts one high on the right side. Second baseman drifting back. Now the right fielder, Canty, calls him off, and he makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. But not before the Tigers pick up a pair of runs.
That had been 2
one
runs,
hit,
one error, and 2
one
runs
error,
left
and
on
they
base.
leave 2. We've played 6. We're all tied up at 3. Right here on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Welcome back to Tartfield, where we're doing a little field work, trying to get the plate and the mound area dried up a little bit with a little stay dry. West Alabama red shirts or pitchers that are not in the game, getting a little work in. Done a pretty good job with the rakes. Connor Brooks, who pitched starter in the first game over in Franklin Springs, is out there working on it a little bit, along with Will Pierce, a couple of other guys who did a great job. Now got it dried up around the plate, dried up around the mound for Austin Kitterman, who's still in the game for West Alabama. He took over in the sixth for Tanner Elders, who went 5 innings. He was the starter, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned. Walked 2 and struck out 5. Now Kitterman is the pitcher of
Leading off
record,
number 10, Dustin Davidson.
as is William Hollis, the reliever who's in there now for the Miles Golden Bears. Kitterman didn't like the ball he had. He threw it out. Must have been wet. So the Tigers scored 2 runs in the 6th to tie it up at 3-3. We're all knotted. 3 runs on 6 hits for Miles, 3 errors by the Golden Bears. That pitch is up. 3 runs on 4 hits, an error by UWA. Pitch on the way, down low. It was a long inning. Kitterman stayed loose. West Alabama put together 29 hits in Sunday's doubleheader and scored 26 runs. Today is 3 runs on 4 hits. So a little bit better pitching staff with these Miles Golden Bears. Right down the pipe and foul straight back to the 2-hole hitter, Destin Davidson, the shortstop, who committed the throwing error that allowed Lyman to score an unearned run. Lyman drove in Taylor Clemens with the double down in the left field corner in Austin. That one got away from him, bounced up high. It's 3-1 now. A lot of action this weekend. We're starting on Thursday. First the pitch, foul straight back now. 3-2. Had him to chase ball 4. But all of it on the road except for baseball. Men's and women's basketball teams are at Alabama Huntsville on Thursday night and then go up to Lee on Saturday. Softball's in a tournament down in Florida. On Friday, they'll play St. Leo and Florida Southern. That's ball 4. And Austin has issued his first walk to Destin Davidson. That's D-E-S-T-I-N is the first name. Destin, like the beach in Florida.
Now batting number 22, Cody Long.
Cody Long steps in now. Cody Long is 1 for 3 and scored a run. Singled and scored that run back in the first. Fly ball in the line out since then. Men's tennis taking a trip down to Texas on the weekend to play St. Mary's and St. Edwards. Softball on the 8th of February. We'll play Palm Beach Atlantic and Malloy. Pitch inside. Ball 2. Three of 3 is your score, top of 7. Still raining. Just a drizzly mist. Pitch. Looked good, but just outside. I think Ketterman wanted that. He was asked the umpire if it was out and didn't say. Pitch on the way from Austin. Ooh, got the high strike there on the 3-1. Ball's up in his eyes. Kind of got the automatic there by home plate umpire Gary Haynes. That pitch is down low and inside. Back-to-back walks now issued by Kitterman. 2 runners on. So we play in the top of the 7th. Nobody working in the West Al pen.
Now batting number 3, Jacob Bisharat.
The catcher, Jacob Bisharat, to the plate, and Brock Ward, Tiger pitching coach, will make a trip to the mound to visit with his right-handed reliever. Brock, in his first year as a Tiger pitching coach, played here at West Alabama. Sidewinding reliever, transferred in from Mississippi State. Found himself a home here. Brock taking over pitching coach duties from Rich Rundles, who unexpectedly passed away in December. Tigers with a moment of silence to honor Rich in the pregame. Took Tiger athletics and Tiger baseball by surprise when Rich passed away. Second week of December. Rain getting a little bit harder. 3-3 is the score, but 2 runners on, nobody out for the Golden Bears. That pitch is in. Whatever he told him worked for a call strike. Fastball right down the middle. He might have told him just get ahead. Always pitch ahead. Will Canty is on deck. Some action down in the West Al pen. Not sure I can tell exactly who it is. It looks like it may be Gavin Rogers. That one hit him. Bisharat had a few things to say. He didn't. I'm going to try to hit him to load the bases. But that's what he did.
How about number 2, Will Canty?
I don't know why Bisharat would have had something to say. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes the kids really understand how the game is played. Or if they just mock the things they see on TV. But Will Canty is up now. He's 0 for 3. Reached on the fielder's choice. Hard hit ball to Clemens. He'll throw to the plate, but he throws high. But comes down, does Booker in time to get the force out at the plate. Tremendous job by Justin. Balanced over the slide, was able to get the out. 3-2 on the put out. Nice job all the way around. Taylor Clemens digging it out on the wet ball and throwing it into Booker, who had to climb the ladder for it, but got down in time. Didn't have to tag the runner. All he had to do was step on the plate, and he did that. Fielder's choice for Canty. And Davidson is out at the plate, 3-2. First out of the inning. Bases still loaded. Just one out now, ground ball. Hopefully it gets you out of this inning. Cody Hamilton, the second baseman. He's 2 for 3. Got a pair of singles. He's driven in a run. Dangerous hitter. Kittelman rocks, deals inside. Hamilton. Tried to turn into that one and didn't hit him. One 1-0 pitch from Austin. Looked good, 2-0. Didn't get the call. He wanted it. No place to put him. It's tied up 3-3. Got to give him a pretty good pitch to hit right here now. See if he gives in. Goes fastball 2-0, or he comes back with another breaking pitch. Out of the stretch. Fastball in for a call strike. He needed to get that strike. And it looked like Cody Hamilton was going to take till he got one. So he just served one up right in the middle of the plate, and Hamilton watched it. It's 2-1. 2-1 now with one out. We're all tied at 3, bases full of Golden Bears. Chopper toward third, but that's going to be foul. Rogers will play it just about 1.5 feet on the foul side of the third baseline before he get to the bag. I wish that one stayed fair. We got another play at the plate. Don't think it was hit hard enough to get a double play. But could have gotten the lead runner and stayed tied, which is where we are now. 2-2, home plate umpire. Gary Haynes calling Ryan Graham out, said he needs some baseballs. Ryan has moved his baseballs off from his normal seat to in the dugout. Don't want to sit in the rain anymore, so he brings him a couple. And Austin throws out the wet one. And Haynes is going to continue to throw it. He's going to throw it out into the dugout. It was wet. That's what happens. You don't want to throw that wet one. Not if it's wet all over. Gaylord Perry threw a wet one back in the day. But it didn't come from the rain. Out of the stretch, the 2-2 pitch is high and tight. 3-2 now with one out. I don't think they'll be moving, but they may be. Canty at first, Fisher at second. The runner at third is Long. 3-2, one out. Pitch on the way. Swung late. Fouled it back. I believe he swung at ball 4. Tigers trying to protect. Leave the score tied. Austin got a break there. He left that breaking pitch up. Although he got a Myers-Gussie threw a 3-2 breaking pitch. That's what it looked like to me. 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors. Pitch on the way. Foul back again. That was a fastball. 3-3 is your score. Now Ryan with a couple more balls out for the home plate umpire, Gary Haynes. Infield starting to show some shiny spots now. We may have to put some diamond dry on those before we finish up. Over around shortstop and behind second base. Just a light aggravating drizzle falling out here. Ketterman got him to pop it up. That's an infield fly. Fair. And it is fair in this infield fly. Taylor Clemens squeezes it anyway. Nice job by Austin Kitterman. He's almost out of trouble. Can he go the rest of the way? So pop up to the first baseman. 2 down now.
William Johnson.
Still bases full. Caleb Johnson to the plate. Caleb struck out in the first, reached on a throwing error by Gavin Rogers in the fourth, and then grounded out to Rogers in the fifth. And this is going to be the end of the day for Austin Ketterman, as Coach Gary Rundles is picking up the phone and make the Wyndham Motors call to the bullpen. We'll tell you who the new Tiger pitcher is when we come back on ESPN 104.9.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
26, Kirby Osborne.
I am a man from humble beginnings. Outside Detroit, where it's cold and rigid. You won't be caught if they catch you slipping. No, no, no. Family back home, my family I'm missing. They living good like they getting commission. They getting commission, oh yeah, yeah. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling right.
Kirby Osborne answers the Wyndham Motors call to the bullpen for West Alabama, the right-hander. 6'3", 220, a junior. Land O'Lakes High School down Land O'Lakes, Florida, in the Tampa area. Kirby making his second appearance of the year. He went an inning over in North Georgia. Didn't give up a hit or a run. Walked 1, struck out 3. He's faced 4 batters on the year. No ERA. No record. Looking here to close the door and keep this game tied at 3. If he can get out here, bases full for Miles with 2 outs. And Caleb Johnson, the number 7 hitter up, who's looking for his first hit of the day. Kirby gets this out, he now becomes the pitcher of record. If he does not, Austin Kitterman would be on the record for West Alabama. Johnson, number 18, bats from the right side. Kirby throws right.
Now batting number 18, William Johnson.
Caleb. Pitch on the way, missed. Outside. One and 0, no place to put him. Johnson didn't play in the 3 games over the weekend, so he got a chance to make a good impression here. Ground ball toward Connor Christian. Connor lets it go right between the wickets to his legs. He didn't attack it. He let it go and be too easy. It went right between the 5-hole. 2-run score. They both belong to Austin Kitterman. He nonchalanted it, and it cost him.
Now batting number 5, Gage Humphreys.
Got to get down and make that play. E4, 2-run score. Both of those unearned. They both will be charged to Kitterman. But it's 5-3 now. The Tigers trail by 2. Pitch taken for a strike by Gage Humphreys, the third baseman. Humphreys is 0 for 3. Ground out, fly out, strikeout. In that order. Osborne did what he's supposed to do. He got the ground ball to the second baseman. Pitch up high now. 1-1. But Connor Christian let it go right through the wickets. 2-run score, runners on the corners now. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Miles with 2 unearned runs in the inning. Lead the Tigers 5-3. That pitch outside, trying to get him to chase on the 1-2. Not a bad idea. Got a little far out. Booker had to get on his skateboard and get out there a little bit to keep another run from scoring. That's Canty down at third. Johnson, who reached on the errors at first. Humphreys. 4 for 13. Ball's foul, ripped down the line. But just foul. That would have cleaned them if it would have gotten fair, stayed fair. Need some dry baseballs. Kirby Osmond will throw that one off. Ryan Cram will get some dry balls into the game. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on the corners. High and tight, almost hit him. Counts full. Kirby trying to get the mud out of his spikes. Mound is a little muddy. It may have to have a little more work done on it. Another bright spot developing out around second base. Humphreys at the plate. Runner going at first. Ball 4. Bases are full again. For the 9-hole hitter, Haywood Spencer. Spencer is hitless in 3 trips, 2 ground balls, and a strikeout. Bases are full for Spencer.
Now batting number 1, Haywood Spencer.
The senior, 5'10", $180 from Birmingham, played at Wallace Selma. Pitch on the way, in tight. 1-0, no place for Kirby to put him. The runner at third belongs to Kitterman. The other two are the property of Kirby Osborne. Nobody being held, bases full. That one got away from him. High. Baseball's wet, he says. He wants to get another one. That one almost sailed to the backstop. So a new ball into the game. Asking for a couple more out of the West Al dugout, excuse me. No action in the pen. This is Kirby's inning to get out of. Three Bears on the bases, and Kirby steps off. Osborne facing his third hitter. The rain has stopped now, but I know the grass is wet and the infield has 3 shiny wet spots on it. That's in there for a call. Strike down low a little bit. Booker's going to wipe the ball off on his pants before he throws it back to Kirby. Two and one now with 2 outs. To Spencer, who's looking for his first hit. Pitch on the way, inside. Booker makes a play now. It's 3-1, no place to put him. A base on balls. Foul back. 3-2 now is a good job. Miles leads at 5-3 as we play here in the top half of inning number 7. Ball 4. Miles leads at 6-3. As Spencer draws a bases loaded walk, he gets an RBI. And Canty will score. That'll close the book on.
Now batting number 4, Greg Humphreys.
Close the book on Kitterman. Gives up 3 runs, all unearned. Bases are still full now for Greg Humphreys, the leadoff hitter. He's a designated hitter. He's been on base twice, got a single in the second, hit by a pitch in the fourth. So he's officially 2 for 3 as he takes a strike there. 6-3 is your score. Swing and a miss. Look bad on that one. 0-2. 9th hitter to come to the plate for Miles after West Alabama tied the score in the bottom of the 6th at 3. Tigers had a chance to get out of the inning, but a 2-out error. Swing and a miss. Kirby gets him out. 3 down, so 3 runs on.
But I think 3 runs on no hits.
No hits,
3 runs
1
on
error,
base.
and 3 left on for Miles. 3 runs on no hits in the 7th.
7th inning, which means it's stretch
6-3
time.
is your score. Miles ahead of the Tigers as we go to the stretch. The Dandy Dons stretch on ESPN 104.9.
Take me out to the ball game.
swing, batter swing, batter swing. Swing, batter swing, batter swing, batter swing, yeah. Do you come here often? Hey, baby, now watch your sign. Hold on now, where you going?
Welcome back to a misty tart field where the Tigers trail Miles Golden Bears as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Tigers trail 6-3. West Alabama had tied the game with a pair of runs in the bottom of the 6th.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 1.
Gave up 3 runs without the aid of a hit in the top of the 7th. Big error in the Tiger infield, and 1, 2, 3, 4 walks and a hit batter. Later, 3 runs have scored, and 9 guys went to the plate, and we're down 6-3. So, first pitch swinging is Keegan Morrow. Pops it up on the right side. Right fielder Canty has a beat, and he makes the play.
Now batting number 27, Trevor Smeaton.
Smeaton comes to the plate. Trevor Smeaton looking for his first hit of the game. He lined out to the left fielder. He's walked and was left stranded in the 3rd. And then a 3 unassisted ground ball. And the 5th. Taylor Clemens waits on deck. Smeaton is the Tiger shortstop. Open stance. The senior. Castle Rock, Colorado. William Hollis is on the mound right now. He's the 3rd Miles pitcher. He'd be the pitcher of record if it stands. That one skips up there and going to probably have to be thrown out. Yes, indeed. New baseball goes in to the pitcher, Hollis. Allen bounced up there again. They hurt the catcher. Hit him on his shoulder or right outside on his arm. Two and 0 now is the count with 1 out. West Alabama got a score. Now it's getting late. Tigers had tied it up, but let it get away again. Pitch on the way, driven on the ground toward the second baseman, Hamilton. He scoops and fires. To Jackson, the first baseman, covering for the second out of the inning. 4-3 on the put out if you're scoring at home. 2 down, nobody on for Taylor Clemens. Taylor's been on twice.
To play number 25, Taylor Clemens.
He grounded out in the first inning, was hit by a pitch in the 3rd, and walked and scored in the 6th. First pitch, Taylor taken for a call strike. Taylor officially 0 for 1 in the game. Keegan Morrow flying out to open the inning. Smeaton grounded out for the second out. Six runs on 6 hits, 3 errors for Miles. Pitches in for a call strike on the inside corner. 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for West Alabama. Miles has left 10 runners. West Alabama's left 6. William Hollis on the hill. He's gone an inning and 2/3 in relief. Hadn't given up a hit yet. That one just missed. Fisherwright, the catcher, held it there for a few. Still didn't get the call. ball, 2 strikes. Pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Going to have to get some dry balls in the game. And here comes Ryan Cram. That one gets thrown out. It bounced up there. Mound's still a little wet. 3 of those bright wet spots out in the infield. The shortstop, Davidson, standing in between 2 in the area in which he works. 1 on the second base side. Clemens rips it in the left. That one will get down for a base hit. He hit that ball hard. Diving Spencer tried to get it, make a play, but he couldn't. So a base hit.
Now batting number 19,
For Clemens, he ripped that ball. First hit of the game, been on base 3 times now. Now Braden Lyman comes to the plate, Tiger right fielder, who's 2 for 3. Scored 2 runs, driven in 1. Had singled and scored back in the second. Doubled and scored. Drove in 1 in the 6th and grounded into a double play in the 3rd. Tigers need to go to work here as we play in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And Braden is. And he asked for. Braden asked to see if that ball was wet. He swung and missed. Catcher's trying to dry it off on his pants, fish rod. And so it's hard to keep them dry right now, just the aggravating mist. Tigers trail. Six to 3. Driven into center field. But Long is right there. Fishtailed on him a little bit and was knuckling. It was hit hard, but he stuck his arm up, made the one-handed grab to end the inning. No runs a hit. No errors, 1 left. We've played 7. 6 to 3 miles here at Tart Field on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Scored 3 runs to go back out in front 6-3. Destin Davidson, Cody Long, Jacob Bisher at 2, 3, and 4. Due up.
Now batting
Kirby
number
Osborne.
10, Dustin Davidson.
Kirby Osborne still on the hill for West Alabama. 3rd Tiger pitcher of the game. First pitch, swinging, high, fly ball, left field. J.D. Roberts giving chase. Will he have room? No. It hits on the top of the bullpen wall and bounces out of play. Good effort by J.D. to get over there. Just ball was hitting tight. Kirby we can't find a good dry baseball right now. Kirby complaining to the umpire the one he just put in play was wet that he sent to him, trying to get some dry ones. Brock Ward will come over. Give him a couple. Throw him one, he needs it. Probably heard Kirby say over the microphone, over our field mic, I need it, I need it. He threw that one out. It's a ball. I mean, no balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. It bounced up there. I think that one's a little bit wet. Kirby's slipping on the mound now. Is it getting too dangerous to play? Got to throw that ball out now. See if we get enough dry baseballs. Coach Rundles throws one out to Kirby to the mound now from the dugout. Got to get balls dry and back in. Ryan got his hands full right now, keeping them dry. We may be out of what we allocated for this game. It's 1-1. Fastball missed low. 2 balls and a strike. 6-3. Miles leads us here in the 8th inning. That one missed outside. 3-1 now. To Destin Davidson. Davidson with a pair of hits. He's reached 3 times. He walked. He's got an RBI. He scored a run. And he's walked again. That's ball 4 to lead off the 8th. Cody Long to the plate. Nobody. Well, there's action in the West Alabama bullpen, but they're on the far mound.
Cody Long.
Blocked. From view, Cody Long to the plate. He walked, scored a run in the 7th. Singled and scored a run in the 1st. In between that, fly ball and a line out. Right-hander working in the West Al pen. That one gets totally away from Kirby. The ball's wet. It sailed all the way to the screen. And Davidson is down at second with a wild pitch. Home plate umpire Gary Haynes out there checking with Kirby. They're going to come and want to talk to Coach Rundles. The mound may be a little bit dangerous to pitch on right now after, they're going to take a little diamond dry out there and try to get it back into a little more playable situation. Just been a steady rain. The infield's starting to shine up now. 2 more shiny spots on the right side. It's dangerous for the pitchers to throw. It'll be dangerous for the hitters too because they're in the box. West Alabama at home this weekend. Before conference play starts Valentine's weekend. Tigers have Georgia Southwestern for a 3-game set on Saturday and Sunday. So the diamond dry on the mound and now at the plate too. Will Pierce back out there.
He cussed, kicked the dust, saying, son, it's way too dry. The clouds up in the city, the weatherman complains. But where I come from, rain is a good thing. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey.
Working hard on the field. I tell you what, maybe we'll take a little break and go back. Let you hear from our sponsors while we get the field worked on and dried up. We'll be right back on ESPN 104.9.
Take them into town, start washing all our worries down the drain. Rain is a good thing.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Makes the whiskey, whiskey makes my baby feel a little frisky. Back roads are bogging up, my buddies pile up in my truck. We hunt our honeys down, we take them into town, start washing all our worries down the drain. Rain is a good thing. Farmer Johnson does a little dance, crease on their eyes, roll up your pants. Country girls, they wanna cuddle, kids out playing in a big mud puddle. Rain makes corn, My buddies pile up in my truck. We hunt our honeys down. We take them into town.
All right, play still stopped here at Tartfield as the rain picked up a little bit right after we got the mound a little bit drier and the plate area a little bit drier. Now a little more diamond dry out into the infield where they're going to try to take care of some of those slick, shiny spots out in the infield. Now they're going to pull everybody off the field. See what we want to do here. While we decide what's going to happen, everybody's coming in off the field. Tigers coming in the dugout. Looks like we may get a tarp pull here. I'm not real sure, but we'll let you know. We're going to take a little break, come back on ESPN 104.9.
Loud thunder, heavy rain, thin line between joy and pain. It's a long, strange trip, it's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same. Living life through the night, thin line of a lightning strike. Sometimes the only light when the moon is tucked away. Pistons pumping, minds are racing. It's hard to sleep, man, when I'm shaking. Bad news surrounds me. It's always found me creeping up when things are good. Yeah, the dark days find a way. Loud thunder, heavy rain, thin lines between joy and pain. It's a long, strange trip, it's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same. Living life through the night, thin line of a lightning strike. Sometimes the only light when the moon is tucked away. The camera captures all the things that make us turn from what we see. It's always rolling, it don't stop rolling. I haven't slept in 3 damn days. Yeah, but who needs that anyway? Loud thunder, heavy rain, thin line, pain. It's a long, strange trip, it's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same. Living life through the night, thin line of a lightning strike. Sometimes the only light when the moon is tucked away. Sometimes the only light when the moon is tucked away. Loud thunder, heavy loud thunder, heavy rain, thin line between joy and pain. A long, strange trip, it's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same. Loud thunder, heavy loud thunder, heavy
Never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain.
'Twas the summer before the real world started, and the deal was we would get to go if we cleaned it up and got it running. That is old Winnebago, and winging a prayer down a 65. My best friend on football ties. I can still see Billy smiling when we finally made it. The Talladega boys raced up, whiskey and gold glass. Here's to turn it up, slowing down, because it goes real fast. We were laughing and living, drinking and wishing and thinking as that checkered flag was waving. Sure would like to stay in Talladega. Like a stone, time rolls on. You can't hit pause after just a minute. Most days in life don't stand out, but life's about those days that we don't like. Rockin' rando, getting rowdy, shooting Roman candles at the man in the moon till the Alabama sun was breaking. Over Talladega, boys raced up, whiskey in your glass. Here's to turn it up, slow it down, because it goes real fast. We were laughing and living, drinking and wishing and thinking as that checkered flag was waving. Sure like to stay shoulder to shoulder, like those cars my thoughts roll over and over and over in my mind. Tonight I'm in Talladega, boys raised up, whiskey in old glass. Here's to turn it up, slow it down, because it goes real fast. We were laughing and living and drinking and wishing and thinking as that checkered flag was waving. Sure like to stay in Talladega. I'm in a hurry to get things done, oh I rush until life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Don't know why I have to drive so fast. My car has nothing to prove. It's not you, but it'll do 0 to 60 in 5.2. Oh, I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I rush until life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Can't be late, I've even plenty of
and there ain't no room for someone in second place. I'm in a hurry to get things done. I rush and rush until there's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. I'm in a hurry to get things done, oh I rush and rush until there's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. I'm in a hurry to get things done, oh I rush and rush until there's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a
crazies and the old wildcats, sawed-off shotguns and coonskin caps. That's where I'm from, and I'm proud to say I'm from the country, and I like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your shoes, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way. All day long we work in the field, bring it on home to a home cooked meal. We love you like Sunday, treat you like Saturday night. And when the beds get full, we can sleep in the hay. Hey, we're from the country and we like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. Don't need an invitation. Kick off your shoes, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your shoes, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country. We're from the country. We're from the country and we like it that way.
Hey, Wayne. Hey, we're still not doing anything. They were supposed to come out and look at it at 5:30 and make a decision, but it's still raining, so it's raining harder now and puddling up on the tarp, so I ain't sure what we're going to do. I hadn't heard anything from downstairs yet, but my guess is that we might wait here till midnight. So I don't want you. I don't want you to have to wait. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll holler back at you in a minute then. As soon as I hear something. Thank you. Tart Field. Been in a rain delay for about the last 30 minutes, and now the decision has been made with the rain still falling in Livingston on the UWA campus to end this one. And this will be a 6-3 win with 7 innings in the book, 7+. Miles will win this game 6-3. They will go to 1-3 on the year. West Alabama will suffer their first loss at 3-1. I remind you, the Tigers will be back in action here at Tart Field this weekend when Georgia Southwestern comes in for a 3-game set on Saturday and Sunday. A doubleheader on Saturday, starting at 1 in a single game. Also starting at 1 on Sunday. So thanks for joining us today. Thanks for hanging in there with us. Tigers lose to Miles 6-3 in a rain-shortened game. For Wayne Grant back at the station, appreciate all your help. Kent Partridge saying so long, everybody.